Okay guys, so welcome to Pycoders Academy Python course, and you have been learning this Python course with me Faisal from Pycoders Academy. Okay, so in our previous video we're looking at the built-in methods for strings, where we learned about the lower method, the upper method, and so on, where we applied it in the practical way, or let's say of coding, and the practical problems maybe we will face in our future problems. Okay, so today we will be looking at the built-in methods for list. So as we know, lists are just let's say a list of data types in a single variable, which are enclosed in a square bracket. So an example is what we have here. The square bracket 1 2 3, so consisting of numbers here. So we will be treating these topics in this video. So we will start with the type method. Okay, so the type method is basically a way of checking which data type a variable is. So it can be applied in the string data type, it can be applied in any data type. So it's just checking the data type of a specific variable. So let's say we have something like list is equal to, let's say, 1 comma 2 comma 4, let's say. Then we want to check the data type of this variable or this statement. So we just do, let's say, print to see the output, and do type and the variable name. Okay, so let's run this code. Okay, so as you can see, the class or the data type here is the list data type. So it confirms our knowledge in list. So this is a square bracket, so it signifies that this is a list data type. Okay, so we can let's say, moving on to the list, we can convert from different data types to the list data type using this list command. So let's say we have something like a tuple. So let's say we have something like tuple is equal to, so we have something like names, we have something like sorry, we have something like let me change this to name1 for consistency. So name2, then we have something like name3. Okay, we have something like this. So this is a simple tuple. You can use the type method to check that this is a tuple. Okay, so this is a tuple we want to convert to a list. So we just do print to see the output, then we do list list command, then we do the tuple. So that's the variable name, then we run this code. So you can see we have the name1, name2, and name3. So this has been converted to a list. So here was a parenthesis, and we have converted this successfully to a list. Okay, so simple. We can use this list command to convert from other data types to the list data type. Okay, so next we move to the append method. So the append method, as we know, is just used to add on to a list. So we want to add something to a list. So let me change this to a list. So let's say we want to add a number 4 to this list. We just do the append. So we will do tuple, because that's the variable name. So tuple append, then we put what you want to append. So let's say I want to append the number 5, just put 5 here, and you run this code. Okay, sorry, this is the command. Don't know why I always keep on doing this. So you just do print, then the tuple, tuple. Okay, now let's run this code. Okay, so as we have here, we have name 1, name 2, name 3, and 5 has been appended. So 5 has been added to it. Yeah. So this is a simple way of adding variables to adding values to a list when it isn't already present. So we just add it to it. We just use the append method. So this is a very simple way to add values to a list. So as we know, lists are mutable. So this is very achievable. Okay, so now move on to the remove method. So the remove method is just the vice versa of the append method. So we can change this to remove, and this to remove a specific value from a list. So let's say we want to remove the name 1 or name 2. So let me remove the name 2 here. So name 2, removing the, sorry, it's a string, so name 2. Okay, so let's run this code. Okay, so as you can see here, we have name 1 and name 3. So the name 2 has been removed successfully. So when you use the append, you are adding on. When you remove, we are using the remove command. Okay, or remove method. Okay, so moving on, we will touch on the count method. So the count method is just a method to count specific values in a list. So let's say we want to count the number of name twos in, or let me change it to a proper name, so cheese. So let's say I have another cheese also here, so cheese. Okay, so let's say I want to convert that cheese, I want to check the number of cheese inside the list data type. So let me change this to a list, and here to a list. Okay, and here to a list. Okay, so we want to check the number of cheese inside this list variable. We just do the list dot count. So just do list dot count. Okay, then we put what we want to count inside, so cheese. Okay, so we are counting the number of cheese inside the list variable. Okay, so you can see we have 2 here. So when we count cheese in here, we have 1 and 2. So there are 2 cheeses inside the list variable. We can do the same for name 1. So we should get 1 because it's only 1 inside the list variable. So you can see the 1 here. Okay, so simple. So we can count specific values inside the list variable by just using the count method. So we would go to the index method. So the index method is simple. We have done this already. So the index is just the position of a specific variable inside the list. So you just do list dot index. Then we want to check the index of name 1. So we should get 0 because Python start counting from 0. So this is a 0. Okay. So we can also find another for cheese. So the cheese are 2, so it will bring the first one. So we are getting 1. Okay, so this is the first one. Yeah, we can find this one too, but it will be an advanced course, so I will leave it for the advanced course. Okay, so moving on, we will look at the insert method. So the insert method is just like the append method, just that the insert let's say the value inside a specific index. So let's say we want to insert bread, like this bread, inside the let's say inside the index 1, so the second position. So we just do insert like this, and we want to put it in position 1, which is the index 1. We just do 1 comma. So this is the position comma what you want to put in. So let's print the list out. So just do print list. Okay, so let's run this code. So we are getting, okay, so the cheese was the index 1, but it has been changed to index 2 here, and we have the bread which we have inserted into the position 1 here. So we have the bread as index 1 and the cheese as index 2. So this is lightly like a simple difference between the append and the insert. So they perform the same function, but the insert is adding to a specific position while the append is adding after the last index. Okay, so we know about the insert method. So we move on to the sort method. So the sort method is just like arranging specific values inside. So let's say I have these values and I want to arrange them. So it's because these are strings, it will start with the first letter. So we have something like C and N. So the C will come first and the N will follow. So let's sort them out here. Okay, so list dot sort, then parenthesis, that's all. Then you run this code. Okay, sorry, I'm running a I don't know why I always keep on doing this. So cat control V and I'll do lists. Yeah. Okay, so let's run this code. Okay, so you can see we have cheese, name 1, name 3. So you know 1 comes before 3, so it came before 3, though they have the same let's say letters. Yeah, and the cheese also have the first letter as C, so it came first and the N followed. Okay, so the sort method is used to arrange the values inside the list, let's say the list data type. So let's say we can have something like numbers. So let's say we have something like 1, 2, or let's say here will be let me put 6 here. So 6, then you have something like 5, that's something like 3 also here. So you should get 1, 3, 5, 6. Okay, so 1, 3, 5, 6. Okay, so the sort method is so simple. It helps us in arranging various values inside the list data type. Okay, so the last topic for for this video will be the dir method. So the dir method is used to check like get the built-in methods inside the list data type. So let's say we want to see the list data types inside the like yeah the methods inside the list data type. We just use the del method. So we just do print to see the output, then the list. So this dot, so this two underscores, then del, so the short for directory, and the two like this and parentheses. Okay, so the dir is just the directory, so it's checking the directory for the list data type. So let's run this code. Sorry, I'm renaming it. So let's run this code. Okay, so you can see we have, so these are the built-in data types for list data. So these are the built-in methods for the list data type. So we have something like this. So we have the underscore add. We have something like learn. So let me see those we have treated. So we have treated the append, insert, remove, index count, yeah, and sort. So you can find about those left from the Python documentation online. But I'll put it in the description. So for those who don't know the link, I'll put it in the description. So you just watch out and click on the link to learn more about those built-in methods. So I think that's that for list, and I think you love this video, so hit the subscribe button and like this video. So see you in our next video. Thank you for watching.